Welcome to Judge Bench, where real courtroom moments unfold with raw emotion and undeniable truth. Behind every case is more than paperwork, it's family, conflict, and the pursuit of justice. From heated arguments to shocking revelations, we break down the stories that reveal the human side of the law. Stay with us as we uncover the drama, the lessons, and the rulings that change lives inside the courtroom. This is Judge Bench, where the gavel falls and the truth is told.
Hey, Miss McKinney.
Yes,
we're back.
Yes.
I hope we are in better spirits.
I am.
Okay, good. And we're not going to allow each other to press each other's buttons, right?
Correct.
We'll
okay.
See what she does.
Okay. So we took the DNA testing, had all that done. Did you all have any problems with that?
No, none at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. Have the two of you had an opportunity to speak at all?
We've spoken.
No way. No.
Lies.
All right. Okay. We spoke for 30.
Case 1, the courtroom doors swing open as Judge Vonda takes her seat. The McKinney case is called, and immediately the tension is palpable. Ms. McKinney faces off against the man she insists is the father of her child, with 9 years of silence behind them. The truth is about to be tested. Early exchanges show hostility, accusations, and denials reveal a fragile past. The judge sets ground rules, but emotions threaten to derail proceedings before they've even begun. This is no ordinary dispute. It's a battle over truth itself. Subscribe now to Judge Bench for more real courtroom stories.
30 seconds, that doesn't count. I didn't want to talk to you. You came up to me. I tried to end the conversation as quick as possible.
Your Honor, permission to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
That is not true. He called me and he asked me, he said, look, I don't know which way this paternity test is gonna go, but if you'll just let me put it on you one more time, we can smooth all of this out, blah, 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 all of that crap.
Oh, so that's a lot in 30 seconds.
Really?
No. That's not what I said, but
When he lies, he puts his hand up like that on his cheek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lie pose.
And you
Exhausting,
found
Your
all that out in 72 hours?
I did.
Interesting. Okay.
Questioning begins. The judge asks if communication between the two has been civil. McKinney says no, while her counterpart claims brief exchanges were twisted into lies. Then, shocking accusations emerge. She alleges he made inappropriate advances despite the pending paternity test. He denies it flatly. Both sides cling to their version of events, each unwilling to yield. The courtroom atmosphere grows thick with distrust. Every word feels like a weapon. Every gesture a provocation. The judge attempts to steady the room, but it's clear this case is far more personal than legal.
So
you see how aggressive she is about this? This
I'm
is
just excited.
She doesn't need help for her daughter.
Just
This is
come on
about
with the
revenge.
results,
This
please.
is clearly about getting back at me and punishing me for not, I don't know, staying with her forever. I don't know.
Results, please.
but it's been 9 years.
I know it's been, it's odd timing, isn't it? Right when I have a fiance and have a son, that's when she chooses to do this? Isn't that kind of odd timing here, Your Honor?
I mean, the timing does seem a little interesting.
I just came to the realization that, hey, I can do it alone, but I don't have to do it alone. If he's taking care of his others.
The hearing unfolds. Motives are questioned. The accused insists McKinney's actions stem from revenge. Time suspiciously after he started a new life with a fiancé and son. She argues otherwise, saying she simply realized she didn't have to bear the burden alone. To her, asking for support is justice, not vengeance. To him, it's an ambush designed to disrupt his family. The judge listens carefully, acknowledging the unusual timing. Tensions build further as the long-awaited DNA results are brought into the courtroom, promising to settle the matter once and for all.
Son and his fiance, that's fine. I don't need him to take care of me or my daughter, but it would be the right thing to do. And that's what he's going to do.
If he's the father.
He's the father.
Okay. And you're sure of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I mean, bailiff, we have those results.
Got your cashier's check? Because I don't want a
That's
personal
not
check.
nice.
Well, I'm just saying.
You can't say that to him yet, though.
Okay.
We
All
don't
right.
know if he's even going to be the father to pay child support.
I know.
But if you are indeed the father, I wouldn't recommend.
The atmosphere reaches a breaking point. As the DNA envelope is delivered, all eyes fix on the judge, who prepares to read the results. Nervous laughter breaks the silence, but anticipation overrides everything. Then, the revelation. The man is not the father. The courtroom reacts in shock. McKinney, stunned, refuses to accept it, while the accused sighs with relief. The judge repeats the result: zero probability of paternity, but rather than closure. The decision opens the door to more conflict. What should have ended the dispute instead sparks fierce denial and accusations of foul play.
And you make a payment today because the order would just be being signed today.
Is there an appeal process even if I am the father?
What would you be appealing exactly?
I don't think that based on the way she's been treating me and based on her selective choice of when to bring this issue up in order to, harm my relationship with my family, I consider that a form of harassment. And I feel like I should be able to file maybe a restraining order, and that would prevent me from, if I had a restraining order against her, that would prevent me obviously from having to pay for her child support.
McKinney lashes out, claiming the test may have been tampered with. Citing family connections to lawyers, the judge presses her to recall that she admitted the test was conducted properly, but she digs deeper into disbelief. The accused shakes his head, visibly frustrated, while she insists the truth is being buried. What should have been scientific certainty is now met with conspiracy theories. The courtroom grows tense, spectators witnessing a mother unwilling to accept reality. For the accused, it's vindication. For McKinney, a devastating refusal to let go of her version of the past.
Wouldn't it?
What is that, a restraint?
No, that's not how any of that works. That was really creative though, but that's not how any of that works. So let me go ahead and tell you what the results say.
All right.
Let's get it over with.
All
Drum
right.
roll.
All right. It looks like baby McKinney, because we can't say a child's name.
Right.
There is no probability he can be the father.
What did they say? What?
You hear that?
What'd you say, Your Honor?
You laughed at that.
Remember
No,
when
I didn't.
The arguments take an unusual turn. McKinney points to a tattoo on the accused's private area as proof of intimacy. He laughs it off, claiming it's only a birthmark. The back and forth turns bizarre. With their personal history spilling into the open, the judge, clearly exasperated, tries to reel them back to the facts, but the case has slipped beyond reason, becoming a spectacle of personal grievances. In moments like this, the courtroom feels less like a place of justice and more like a stage for unresolved bitterness and memories distorted by time.
Didn't hear.
Oh, let me say it a
I'm
little
the
louder.
only white person she's been with.
There is
Remember that?
no probability that he is the father.
Okay, so first of all, no disrespect to you, but the letter looks a little sketchy.
Okay.
It wasn't in a
It's got
legal
writing on
size
it.
envelope.
That's why it's sketchy.
So, and I don't trust him because his uncle is an attorney, okay? And his
Okay.
uncle can do
What does
all
that have to
types
do with
of
anything?
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't even trust that.
Wait a minute, I believe at the beginning, I asked you all how the test went.
I mean, the
you
test-
said, wait a minute, hold on.
Accused insists that McKinney may have been with others during the time in question. He suggests her memory may be flawed or that she simply refuses to acknowledge another possibility. The judge hints at this too, noting that gaps in her timeline make the case uncertain. Yet McKinney refuses to consider it. She remains adamant that he is the father, despite DNA evidence. The clash between science and personal conviction plays out in real time. Leaving the courtroom in disbelief, the judge prepares to deliver the only possible conclusion to this chaotic dispute.
I have a birthmark that kind of looks like a bird. Maybe
No,
that's
it
what you
says
thought.
Mississippi long. Do you have that tattoo?
Okay,
No.
well, you know what? This is what we're
Never
about to
been to
do.
Mississippi.
This is what we're about to do. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I've already said what the results were, which means I'm dismissing this case. You are more than welcome to bring another case. And if his account is true that you don't remember, you can bring another case after that. But the court is here to assist you. So if there are no more questions and nothing further, which it shouldn't be, you all are dismissed.
Hell no, it shouldn't be.
Whatever.
Finally, Judge Vander brings the chaos to an end. The DNA results stand. He is not the father, and no child support will be ordered. The case is dismissed. McKinney is reminded she may pursue another case if another possible father exists, but for now, the law is clear. The accused leaves relieved. Though weary from the ordeal, McKinney leaves with frustration, her certainty unshaken despite the evidence. This case reveals the raw emotions that erupt when truth collides with belief. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned to Judge Bench for more real courtroom drama.
This is case number JVB1052, James case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Miss James,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
This girl here don't want to take care of her kids. I've been had her kids forever.
When you say forever, what's forever?
I've been basically the 4-year-old been with me since he was a baby, and now the 2-year-old, I got her little tail when she was 5 months. She's 2 now. She don't.
Asterisk case to the courtroom stirs as Judge Vanderby calls the James case. The dispute is clear. An aunt has been caring for 2 young children, while their mother pursues her hairstyling career. For years, the aunt has stepped into the parental role, claiming the mother rarely visits and contributes almost nothing. Today, she demands financial help. Tensions rise quickly as personal attacks fill the room, but behind the sharp words lies a simple question: who should bear the responsibility? Before we uncover the truth, subscribe to Judge Bench for more dramatic real-life courtroom stories.
Want to take care of them. She don't want to stop by when they want to see her. I did her a favor, let her go do some work and do these old hussies' hair. She want to follow and live the good life while I have her kids. So I need her to pay up. I need some help.
I definitely agree you need some help. Well, what's the issue? Your kids have pretty much been with your aunt their entire lives.
Semi-aunt. I don't even know if she really my brother's child.
There she goes at it again.
Ooh,
I
okay.
provide for my kids. I travel for my work.
Explains she has raised the children nearly their entire lives. The mother, she says, chose freedom and work over responsibility. The judge listens as McDonald's Happy Meals are offered as support. The aunt scoffs meals don't cover clothing, shoes, or the cost of daily care. When pressed, the mother admits she visits only a few times a month, depending on her schedule. Her career as a stylist takes priority, she claims, even mentioning high-paying clients. To the aunt, this is evidence of neglect. To the court, it begins to look like avoidance of duty.
And I have to do hair, make appointments. You know, I'm
Wait a
busy.
minute. Start over with what you were saying. I was too busy trying to drink this tea with what she just said about her brother.
Yeah, she likes to play that card, but we know.
Girl,
I'm listening now.
But I'm a hairstylist. I do hair.
Your
you
hair
know.
is pretty.
Thank you. I do wigs, lace fronts, all of that. So when people call
So you
me,
have the money to pay for these kids, you're just choosing not to. That's essentially what you just said, right?
No, so I pay for these kids. Like I bring them food.
she
I bring
brings them
clothes.
McDonald's, a Happy Meal. Maybe
Every kid love a
Mother, a confident hairstylist, insists she still provides. She styles wigs and lace fronts, earns steady income, and says she brings what the children want. But the judge notes that occasional visits with fast food don't replace parental responsibility. The aunt highlights her sacrifices, ensuring the children's hair, clothes, and needs are met while their mother lives freely. The exchange grows bitter, with accusations of selfishness and disrespect flying back and forth. The tension exposes a deeper family rift, resentment between aunt and niece. That stretches far beyond childcare. The courtroom feels divided.
Happy Meal.
no clothes, no shoes,
You know,
bring clothes and
a
shoes.
Happy
Granimal
Meal,
sandals.
If they're with her all of the time, a Happy Meal, ma'am, is insufficient.
Well, when I come, I bring them whatever they
When
like.
you
And
come,
they like
how often
McDonald's.
do you go over there?
Tell the
A
truth.
couple times a month.
How many?
Depending on my schedules.
Kids are priority. These little strippers' hair can wait.
Judge Vanderby begins examining financial records. The mother reports earning $60,000 annually, but her tax documents reveal closer to $65,000. The judge quickly calls out the discrepancy, unimpressed with the attempt to minimize income. As the numbers are reviewed, the courtroom grows silent. The aunt reminds the court that every expense for the children comes from her pocket. The judge acknowledges this truth, while the mother flaunts professional success. She has failed to financially support her own children. The numbers don't lie, and they are about to dictate the outcome of this case.
That's your problem.
So you doing strippers' hair?
Well, they pay more. You know, they make that big money, so I got to get my coins.
I mean, they do get paid.
And she
You
probably
know-
doing something strange for a piece of change too.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not my business. But I definitely will lay some edges, lay some hair. Yes.
Okay.
Honey,
yeah, your
don't-
edges are laid. They really are.
Girl,
They
that's a
are.
Jerry curl. Don't let the makeup, the little MAC makeup fool you. Because behind all that,
Y'all get along, do you?
No, we don't. Since she
Oh.
was a little girl, she's
But
been.
wait a minute. You all don't get along, but you trust her enough to have your kid.
The judge runs The calculations: with an annual income of $65,000, the mother's gross monthly pay is set. Her net outline and child support determined. Medicaid reimbursements are added to the total. The final obligation, $1,582 per month. The mother reacts with disbelief, shocked at the figure. To her, it sounds excessive. But the aunt responds with raw honesty. This sum barely touches the actual cost of raising two children. For once, the courtroom echoes with agreement. The amount is not punishment, but fairness. The judge reinforces the point: the children's needs come first.
I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you.
That's because nobody else fooled with her. I'm the only
Where's
one.
the daddy?
Oh, I don't know. He in them streets.
Oh, it sounds like you are too.
No, I'm in the streets to make them coins, to get that money,
Oh.
lay that hair.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go ahead and lay some numbers for you. How much money you make a year?
About 60,000.
60,000? Okay. Who did this tax return you gave me? Somebody from the streets?
Somebody I met through a friend, yes.
Oh, okay.
Shanique.
The mother's objections grow weaker as the numbers are repeated. She shakes her head, trying to minimize her responsibility, but the judge is firm. The aunt, exasperated, insists she has carried this burden for years. The mother may style hair and chase high-paying clients, but it is the aunt who ensures stability for the children. For the first time, the courtroom conversation shifts from blame to accountability. This isn't about family feuds or lifestyle choices. It's about ensuring children receive consistent support. The reality is undeniable: their well-being depends on financial responsibility being enforced.
Out of my pocket. I keep those babies looking good. She never put her finger in there, but she want to run around and put her little fingers in these other little helpers' head.
You know what? You know better, or at least you should. You should know better. And I'm not looking for a response right now, because as cute as your hair is, that attitude is not looking real good. So let's go ahead and make sure your aunt gets some money for these kids, okay? So at this $65,000 a year, that brings your gross to about $5,400.
Even as the order is finalized, family tensions remain raw. The aunt quietly reminds the court that her niece still provides more to her clients than her own children. The mother sits silently, unable to argue further. The judge makes one last point: child support payments are not optional, and this ruling ensures the children's care is recognized. While the bitterness between aunt and niece may never fade, the legal system provides clarity. The children, at last, will receive some measure of support from their biological mother. The case is nearly concluded.
More than that. That is only a pinch of what I pay to take care of your kids monthly.
Well, you know, I have to agree with her. I normally don't allow people to talk out of turn, but, you know, she's absolutely correct.
Okay.
It doesn't put a dent in anything that she does, especially when you're talking about feeding two children.
I
So,
feed them.
yeah, sure you do. Is there anything further?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything further?
No, but she can bring by some McDonald's today.
Okay. Well, take some McDonald's over there, and if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
The gavel falls, and the James case is dismissed with judgment in place. The mother is ordered to pay $1,580 to each month in child support, covering both the children's needs and state reimbursements. The aunt, weary but relieved, leaves with validation for years of sacrifice. The mother leaves with the weight of a new obligation she cannot ignore. This case underscores a simple truth: the caregiver in possession is entitled to support, no matter the family conflict. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned to Judge Bench for more true courtroom drama.
AVB 1061 Lopez case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Ms. Lopez,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Judge, I have a really great daughter. However, we have a kind of a bad situation. My daughter seems to be so busy sometimes that I think she knows she's a mom, but she kind of has other responsibilities that she's kind of putting in the forefront of everything. And so it's the last 2 years, it's kind of gotten difficult for me.
The Lopez case begins with a mother stepping into court not for her own child, but for her grandchild. She explains that her daughter, while hardworking and ambitious, has left the full weight of childcare on her shoulders. 2 years of diapers, feedings, and late nights have pushed her to seek financial help. The grandmother makes her plea clear: Love isn't enough, support is needed. The judge listens, ready to unravel this tangled family struggle. Before we dive deeper, subscribe to Judge Bench for more real courtroom stories that reveal hidden.
Qualify for Medicaid.
All right. Okay. Anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
That's pretty much the brunt of it, so I'll let her speak her piece and see if we can maybe find a resolution today.
Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So I am a full-time student, college student.
Okay.
So I'm spending most of my times, at nights going to school. But on top of that, I also work for the university during the day.
Daughter, a college student and intern, takes the stand. She explains her demanding schedule: work during the day, school at night. Recently promoted, she earns $50,000 annually, but despite her income, she argues she shouldn't owe her own mother money. The grandmother counters firmly, caring for her great-granddaughter is not free. The baby lives with her full-time, while the daughter only returns home late at night. What the mother calls help feels more like full parental responsibility to the grandmother. The judge now faces the question, is a parent's duty being unfairly shifted onto family?
Well, because I'm not the one that got pregnant on prom night. You wouldn't be having this problem.
Okay.
That wasn't my decision.
Okay, but you're my mother, right? So
I had
you
one
always said
child.
you wanted a grandchild,
I
didn't
had
you?
one child. Yes, I wanted a grandchild, but it would have been nice if you would have got married first and had someone to share the responsibility with, not me.
I can't do it by myself though.
You're not
trying
doing it
to
by
use-
yourself.
I'm trying to use that money, right? So that way I can pay for my tuition for college.
Well, I can appreciate that, honey, but you know what? Your main responsibility is being a mom.
I agree with your mom. This is your child.
As emotions build, the grandmother cuts to the heart of the matter. She never signed up to raise her grandchild. She wanted to enjoy her role as grandmother, not parent. Meanwhile, the daughter insists she's building a better future. Her time is spent in classrooms, labs, and work, she says, so her mother should understand. But the judge reminds her, college and career goals don't excuse parental duties. A mother's first responsibility is to her child, not her ambition. The courtroom begins leaning toward accountability, not excuses, as financial responsibility comes into sharp focus.
They're taking care of your child, looking after your child, changing diapers, feedings. They should be paid, right?
Right.
Your mother is doing everything I just named, correct?
Yes.
So it logically follows that she should be paid too, right?
Yeah.
So what's your issue?
Well, she uses her money for the school loans, and I can appreciate that she doesn't want to have school debt.
Right.
But
Yeah,
now
that's a
that
good
she's
thing.
making more money, she's going to have to give me a little bit of that. They live with me.
The daughter argues that her education will one day repay her mother's sacrifices. She dreams of becoming a clinical psychologist and opening her own clinic, but to the judge, this is future talk. The child's needs are immediate. The grandmother echoes the sentiment. Diapers, food, and care are daily expenses, not distant promises. The judge challenges the young mother. If you'd pay daycare for this same service, why shouldn't you pay your own mother? The question stings. Silence follows as the truth settles, and the grandmother deserves more than gratitude. She deserves support.
Did a good job with raising
I
you.
leave her with you, and you leave your child with your mother and do not believe that your mother should receive some sort of financial assistance.
I feel like I give something back by being in school. Once I do get that education.
What are you
that
giving
degree,
back by being in school?
I'm giving her.
What are your plans after school?
Well, I'm majoring also in psychology, so
Okay.
I planned on opening my own clinic, doing a clinical psychologist, and then from there I could, take care of my own daughter by then.
Judge points out the harsh reality. The daughter isn't truly living with her child, she's merely passing through. At night, when her daughter is already asleep, it's the grandmother who feeds, bathes, and nurtures London every single day. The young mother describes waking her daughter at midnight for a kiss. But the court sees through it. Symbolic gestures don't outweigh daily responsibility. The judge firmly sides with the grandmother. Her time and sacrifices cannot be overlooked. Now, with income confirmed at $50,000, the calculations for child support begin, and the truth will be measured in dollars.
Going to sleep. Mom is taking care of the baby. You'd agree with me, right? If you're coming in at midnight, the baby is with your mom all day. You're literally coming to the house, not seeing the baby, because if it's at midnight, the baby is asleep, I'm assuming.
Right.
And you're going right back out to go to school and work.
I tuck her in.
She's already tucked in, so you just pull the covers over a little higher.
I give her a
That's what you
kiss
do?
goodnight.
She wakes her up, Judge, and just to play
You
with her for a
wake
little
up the
while.
baby
I
at
mean,
midnight.
just so I can give her a kiss, you know, read her a little story, so that way there is some sort of bonding between us.
The judge lays out the math. $50,000 a year means a gross monthly income of $4,167. After deductions, the net is $3,516. Added to this is Medicaid reimbursement, amounting to roughly $375, but instead of reimbursement, the judge orders the daughter to provide health insurance for her child directly, granting her a $100 credit. The decision strikes balance between responsibility and opportunity. The daughter listens quietly as the figures are tallied. It's clear now financial obligations can't be deferred. For the sake of ambition, parenting, the judge reminds, is not a future plan but a present duty.
She's not like that girl that goes clubbing and stuff. She does take that responsibility serious.
Yes.
It's just her job and school, and now she's going to work full time. Now she's going to be working more with the promotion.
Right, because I got that promotion.
You know, that kind of leaves us with a little extra money and no time, because we hardly had any time now. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like now that she's going full time.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start your child support so you can at least give mom some sort of assistance. Now, at the time that you move out of the house and you have
Final figure is announced, $803 in monthly child support. The daughter reacts softly, realizing this ruling is no longer negotiable. The grandmother, though sympathetic, knows this decision is necessary. She has carried the financial and emotional weight for too long. For the daughter, this is more than a bill, it is a wake-up call. Until she can fully take custody, she must provide for her child through her mother. The courtroom grows quiet as the ruling sinks in. A moment of accountability carved into legal record. The lesson, responsibility cannot be passed along.
cheaper than that for your daughter only. So what I'll do is order you to be responsible for that health insurance and give you a credit of $100 towards the health insurance, okay?
Okay.
So that'll make your monthly child support obligation $803 to your mother.
Sorry, baby. You got to learn.
Okay.
Any questions? No? No questions?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Delivers her closing words once the daughter assumes full custody. She may return to modify support. But until then, $803 will ensure her mother is not alone in raising London. Both women leave court with heavy hearts but clear direction for the grandmother. Validation at last for the daughter, the weight of parenthood made real through financial obligation. This case is a reminder, love and ambition must never replace responsibility. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned to Judge Bench for more gripping courtroom drama. Thank you for watching Judge Bench. Every case we share proves that the courtroom is more than just a place for rulings, it's where accountability meets reality. If you found today's story powerful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss the next case. Share your thoughts in the comments, we'd love to hear them. Until next time, stay tuned, stay informed, and remember, the law doesn't just settle disputes, it reveals the truth. See you in the next episode of Judge Bench.